5 days later, we've had some very good weather the last few days. It's actually been very dry. A lot of the puddles have all, well, I wouldn't say completely vanished, but at least there's plenty of dry in here. Um, just judging from the way my hammock is all set up, I installed some tires underneath just to raise them. They're now completely off the ground. One thing I have noticed is they're not as dry as I expected. They could nearly wait another 2 or 3 more days. But what has been a surprise has been these set up over here. Now, I originally filled these up 5 days ago. Had to take, there was a bit of a yield from there, and also from this one. Mainly the top had to go, and I was able to take out the best. And these are only a day old in this situation, and they can actually come in. They're fairly okay. So, I suppose you can conclude that you might as well be just better off creating a whole rake of these little barrels and just stack them up. Take whatever's dry, rotate them every now and again. It certainly beats leaving them sitting on the ground. It'll never dry while it's sitting on the ground. It looks dry on top, but just one corner of it is quite damp. And what we want to do is reduce the moisture content in our turf. The rest of the turf in general has dried out considerably, but still far from taking it home. Just taking these. This looks a very efficient way of stacking, and it was at the time. It was lashing rain, but you can't beat the old ways. This is the original type Grogeen, Cron Oak, small house in Celtic, Irish. The idea here is there's only a small bit actually touching the ground, the rest is all standing up. Usually the one on top gets the driest, and the rest, you take the 2 or 3 that are dry and just leave the rest standing up. Pile it into a smaller Grogeen as time goes on. Well, onwards and upwards.